Hello and welcome to Streetwise Live. I'm Cindy Edwards. The 2021 Precious Metals Summit at Beaver Creek is underway. Heliostar Metals is creating quite the buzz at the conference, and today they are talking to us. This young mining and exploration company has projects in Alaska and Mexico, and they are making some exciting finds. And joining us now are Heliostar Metals CEO Charles Funk and money manager Adrian Day to tell us more. Okay, Adrian, what makes Heliostar attractive to you as an investor?
Well, I think there's two main things. The first is the people. Charles Funk is someone I've known for 5, 6, 7 years. He's not only technically very strong, but he's also very ethical and very dynamic. He's got the energy to make this thing a success, just the way he made the last company he was with a success. And also the projects. I mean, the project we're looking at, I'm talking about the project in Alaska now, the main project they have. This is a former project, a former mine. We know there's gold there. And as they say, there's no place to look for gold like where you know that there has been gold in the past. But it's an area that's never had systematic exploration. And that's what Charles and his team is bringing to this.
Okay, well now Joe Mazumdar from Exploration Insights, he's also a fan of Heliostar, and here's why.
On Heliostar Metals, a junior explorer focused on Southwest Alaska. I've liked the project for several years, but it's really been in the wrong hands. Most of the other explorers on this project have been incrementally exploring just one part of the larger land package. When Charles got involved, I knew that I had somebody there that would look at the bigger picture and test a lot more of the targets, which Charles is doing with Heliostar Metals. So I purchased shares of the stock more than a year ago, and I continue to hold in expectation of more results from Charles's bigger picture approach to this project in Southwest Alaska.
All right, well, let's hear from Charles. Charles, what is Heliostar's team's main advantage over other junior mining companies?
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things. First, it's big company training to understand the science, because at the end of the day, you have to work out how to make a discovery. Second, we are discoverers. We've collectively made discoveries in our past, and I think most recently, Vizsla and the incredible success at Panuco last year that I led.
And what is it about Unga in Alaska that sets it apart from other exploration projects?
Yeah, as Adrian said, it's a big district that's been forgotten. So its size and its grade. You're looking at the old mine that was Alaska's first underground gold mine. And so it made a lot of money in the day, but then it got forgotten for a long period of time. So Heliostar picked it up mid last year, and we've really put their foot to the floor in able to raise money and deploy that into a district that's got high grade gold and hardly been explored. So it's rare to get that combination of size and high grade.
But why do you think Heliostar could be successful? Teams were not.
I think it's that systematic approach that Adrian touched on. The way we were taught to explore, myself from a Newcrest background, our VP from Newmont, is that you systematically work projects through from not just myopically look at one area or got attracted by one high-grade gold hit. You sit back and say we have a camp scale project, and you have to first prospect, and then you follow it with detailed mapping and sampling, and then you drill, and if that's successful, you continue. You never fall in love with one particular area. You treat it on statistical probabilities. And so that's why we approach it methodically, and it's delivered for us before, and we think it'll work again. The results this year are showing that it is.
Well, you may be a young company, but you're already getting some positive feedback. We've got Brian London. He is the editor and publisher of Gold Newsletter, and he said he expects more good news and higher prices from Heliostar, and he is calling it a buy. So that's some good news for you and some interesting news for investors. So, Adrian, do investors still even have an appetite for junior mines?
That's a good question. This conference here at Beaver Creek, which is the leading junior conference, I think, of the calendar, is obviously less well attended than it was in the past, probably, partly because of COVID and people's concerns about that. But I think definitely, I think what you're seeing is there's a lot of interest in gold. There's a lot of interest in gold stocks. And then when you look at good quality juniors, you find that those are actually some of the really best values out there, which offer potential. They offer the potential, you know, for 5 or 10 to 1. It's just really a matter of the timing.
Now, Charles, we know you have a solid project in Alaska. So what is the value for investors in your projects in Mexico, and how do they round out Heliostar's portfolio?
Yeah, and right now with these valuations, we jokingly call Mexico a free warrant for our investors. We've got earlier stage projects, but they're all potential company makers. You know, some of them are directly along strike from Silvercrest, and we know the success that they're having there. So early stage projects, again, high grade gold, high grade silver. You see a theme in what we like as a company. So that's what Heliostar brand is: big districts, high grade, and a proven team to unlock them.
Okay, well, Heliostar Metals CEO Charles Funk and money manager Adrian Day, thank you both very much for joining us today, and do enjoy the conference.
Thank you, Cindy.
All right, and thank you as well for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.